Well, it is Friday, and I am back in the office. I was in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania this morning doing two preliminary hearings there in the same district court, which is always nice. You don't have to jump around too much. And then I came back into the office in Morristown, New Jersey, some clients in the afternoon session. With that said, it is Friday. We came out with a weekly update today. We went out to over 4,000 of our current and former clients in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. A fantastic update. Some good articles, especially an article that focuses on young drivers or families that are going to have young drivers in the house soon. And in that article, I point out things that people need to keep in mind. One of the biggest things is the zero tolerance for alcohol. And remember that the legal limit, if you are of age, is 0.08 in every state. But if you're a minor being you're old enough to drive, but you're not old enough to drink, there is no tolerance. It's actually 0.01 in Pennsylvania and 0.02 in New Jersey, or vice versa. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but it's very, very little. So really, I mean, you can almost smell alcohol and probably have a 0.01. So the biggest thing is that it's very, very important that if you have a young driver in the house, even if it's at a family event, that person not consume any alcohol, or neither should you be providing it. I know that, obviously I grew up in a household where, an Italian household, we had access to wine or beer. It was no big thing. But at the same time, we weren't driving typically after a meal. We were probably just with family. But if you have a situation where you're having an event out, where you're having people in your home that are minors, and you are serving alcohol to the adults, the minors should not be drinking. There's actually, you could be held civilly liable in both in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and the minor can get into trouble, be charged with what the law defines as baby DUI or baby DWI. You're still under the legal limit, but again, there's zero tolerance, and it can lead to license suspensions and even jail time in some cases. With regards to young drivers, there are also stipulations that people agree to when they're under an age. So when your young driver gets the license, it's important to understand that they cannot have multiple people in the vehicle after a certain time. There are exceptions for being on the road after certain hours for work and things of that nature. But again, just be very, very careful if they are stopped. Again, these are traffic offenses. They're not the crimes of the century, but nevertheless, it's not something that you or your family want to have to deal with. It is the weekend. It's getting cooler out. Fall is here, I think. Yeah, it's here. Have my fall tie on. But I always give you my weekend advice. If you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DWI in New Jersey, do not refuse the chemical test. It will never help your criminal case. Be polite, be respectful to the officer, but you do not want to refuse those tests. If you refuse the test, Pennsylvania and New Jersey will suspend your license administratively. The results of the criminal case are irrelevant for those purposes. If the officer wants to search the car, be aware that warrantless searches are permissible in New Jersey. In Pennsylvania, please need a search warrant. In either situation, do not give consent to search your vehicle. If the officer is going to search the vehicle, don't get in their way. Don't argue with the officer. Just make it clear in a respectful way that you're not giving consent. If you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gambonelaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there. At this point, we have over 600 videos, over 1,000 blogs, a lot of content, downloadable books, things that we make available to our clients and our families at no cost, and I make available to you. We believe that an educated client is in the best possible position to receive a great result in their case. So we want you to be an educated client. We give the information out. We make ourselves available, and we don't hide the ball at our law firm. We talk about our wins, we talk about our losses, we talk about everything. Again, we want to be as transparent as possible. We want you to understand the process both in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429. I'm going to link in the e-update. I'm also going to link in some articles that I've written recently that I think are of great value. The one on young drivers, the one on criminal defense basics, some great articles. Check those out. But again, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all very soon.